Hi, today I'm going to be talking with you about 5 ways that you can help your child be successful with learning Lockbox games. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Whitney Ebert, and I am one of the co-founders of Blimey and Learning Lockbox Games. And I am a mother, but I am also an educator. I have been teaching elementary school for over 10 years now, and I have taught most grade levels from kindergarten all the way through 6th grade. I want to explain that my husband and I designed Learning Lockbox Games to build on one another, so they get more challenging and more difficult as kids progress through them. Also, they incorporate all of the foundational math and pre-reading and reading skills that kids can be learning. But most importantly, our main goal for developing these games is we really want kids to develop problem-solving skills, growth mindset skills, and we want them to persevere. We want them to keep trying even when they're faced with difficult challenges, because this is an area where we feel so many kids nowadays struggle. These games are designed to really encourage kids to push through, persevere, and want to figure out the answers. All right, so my 5 tips to you to help you help your child to be successful playing the Learning Lockbox games. Let's see here. Tip number 1 is let your kids struggle. I know this is really hard as a parent. When you see your child struggling, you want to rush to the rescue and you want to help them and give them the answer, but you are actually hindering them more than helping. We know that you probably know how to do all these games, but let your child figure it out. Let them struggle with it and come to the answer themselves. Giving them that think time to be a little frustrated and work through it is going to help them be way more successful in the long run. All right, tip number 2. You as the parent are going to act as the guide, and your child is going to be the hero in this game. So what I mean by that is, think about any movie that you've ever watched. And in the movie, you always have your hero or heroine. And that person is the one who they usually are, they have some sort of obstacle to overcome. They're either struggling with something, but they need to work through it in order to be successful, to become the hero. And you, as the parent, are going to be acting as their guide. So you aren't going to just come in and save the day and be the hero and help them. You are going to guide them and show them what to do. So you are the guide. Tip number 3, let your child make mistakes. This one's really hard because if you are watching them play the game and you see that they have a wrong answer, you are going to want to say, oh, no, check that again. Look here. Nope. Oh, check this answer again. But don't do it. Refrain. That's what the locks are for. The locks are going to tell them if their answer is right or wrong. Yes, you can guide them. You can say what you can ask them questions to help them figure it out, but don't just point out and give them the answer. Again, we want them to struggle. We want them to figure it out on their own. Tip number 4 is to encourage your child to show their learning. Have them, write things down on the paper. That's how it's going to help you as the parent see where their thinking is. And if they do make a mistake or their thinking does go wrong, you will be able to see where their thinking went wrong and where their mistake is. And it's going to help you to guide them to the right answer. Tip number 5 is support your child with questions. So yes, you want your child to struggle, but you do not want them to struggle to the point of frustration and giving up and getting angry. But then, as the guide, you're going to swoop in and ask them some guiding questions to help them arrive at the right answer. So instead of just looking at it and saying, oh, look, you counted this one wrong, right? Because then you're just telling them, oh, so they know exactly where their mistake is. Ask them some questions about it. Hey, what did you get when you counted this one? Okay, well, what about when you counted this one? Oh, okay, but you wrote down a 6. So, you're going to just kind of help guide them to the right answer, but they are still arriving to the answer themselves. It's going to stick in their brains so much better if they struggle and they keep trying, and if they get to the answer, they're going to feel so much more successful. But when they come up to some different obstacles and roadblocks, as they do get more challenging, they're going to start learning to persevere and keep working through it. All right, I hope these tips have helped you, and I look forward to talking with you again. Have a great day. Bye.